Good morning. This is Mark Sebastian. This is the AM Volatility Report. I am your friend and old pal, Mark Sebastian. This is the Option Day AM Vol. So what's going on? Well, we got news out of the ECB that they are going to be, the euro's getting plastered. All right. And we're now back to, we're at like two multi-year lows for the euro, back below 130. They're plastering it. The S&P is rallying on what is essentially amounts to QE. The VIX is getting kind of smoked. You can see that VIX is down to now 1180. It might go down back to 10. Vol futures are getting pounded. VXST is below 10, might end up in the single digits by the end of the day. Where is their strength? Well, Apple's getting a bounce after getting pounded. Amazon, nice pop. And the financials, that's where you're going to see a lot of strength is in the financials. We're going to have to do something on our strategy letter on Goldman. And continued weakness in bonds. It looks like that rally might finally be over in the bonds. Because really there's nowhere else for them to go. Tesla is getting near 300. It's pretty amazing. VIX futures, now that the VIX is at 1180, and there's only a week and a half left in the VIX, SEP future, expect to see that start to really take some heat. October, now making a little more sense, 2.5 full 1 point premium to the SEP, so that's okay. If you watch how those futures have moved, they're still higher than they were a couple of weeks ago. And if you watch where the S&P is, the VIX still could drop. I think there's room for the VIX to drop. I think there's room for the S&P to probably sit here. I would not be looking for a 10, 20, 30-point rally. I would be looking for these type of moves, tiny little moves. Where we're up a couple of bucks, then we don't do much, then we're up a couple of bucks, then we don't do much. So that's kind of where I'm thinking we could go. And so I'm not expecting a lot. Where I'm expecting any movement is just continued weakness in the VIX futures and maybe the VIX to drop, even if the S&P doesn't rally very much. That's kind of what I would be watching out for. All right. Where is there going to be some opportunity? I think you got to search, but it's there. There are names like Petrobras or GoPro. Some of these names that are in short squeezes or in real hard to borrow situations are where there's going to be any type of action, and that where you can potentially make some dough. All right. So you're going to have to look. Facebook is now near an all-time high. So there's some names like that. But aside from there, that's really all you're really gonna see. All right. Should be a lot of don't expect this to be an exciting week for the rest of the week is all I'm saying. And making money selling premium is going to be hard, but it's going to be there, and actually owning premium is going to be impossible. So, probably the best trade is a long calendar. Probably your best bet. All right, folks, on that note, I am Mark Sebastian. I am the head of Option Pit. You can email me, mark@optionpit.com. You can call me, 888-TRADE-01. We have a free webinar coming up on September 24th. You can sign up at your discretion. Hope to talk to you soon. Have a good day, everybody.